Hey, what's up guys? Mike Red Fox. Today's video is brought to you by Crypto Caverns and they sent me this. This is one of their mining rigs. You can see it's a server style case mining rig and there's GPUs inside here. So I'm really excited to open this up, see what GPUs we have and do a complete overview of this mining rig.
Before we get started, today's video is brought to you by Crypto Caverns. Crypto Caverns is a company that specializes in hosting GPU mining rigs. If you order a hosted mining rig, they will set it up at one of their facilities and mine whatever coin you want directly to your wallet. Depending on your situation, this can be more cost efficient than setting up a GPU mining rig yourself and still gives you full ownership of the rig. Their package includes a year of electricity and maintenance, and after a year, you have options to either renew the hosting contract or have the machine shipped directly to you. Check them out at cryptocaverns.com.
All right, let's start opening this up. So I'm really excited. So it looks like it's got 3 screws here on the top that hold on the lid. And we'll see what we have inside here. So taking out the last screw, they have their logo etched really nice right on the top there. It's really cool. And let's see what we got inside this. So top panel is off. We'll put that aside. And this looks packaged really well. So we have the GPUs actually packaged inside here. So I'm going to take these out. All right, GPUs are out and I'm going to take a look inside. And let me switch over to do the top-down view here. So you can see inside here we got server-style motherboard with full PCIe slots. And everything's already wired up and ready to go. It's got the power supply housed right in here. You just can't see it. I can see the vent on the back and the power cables here. Actually, I could flip this up so you can take a look. So you can see power supply mounted right here on the back. And yeah, that's we got some RAM in here. We got a mSATA drive in here as well. And we have the server style case fans on the front, which you can see right there. So looking really good. What I'm going to do now, let's get some of these GPUs open and check out what we have. Let's get one of these unboxed, see what we got in here. Protective packaging on the outside. Got our ESD bag. And in here, what do we have? We have an XFX. And what card is this exactly? This is a 588 gigabyte. Really nice. Check that out. XFX 588 gigabyte. So amazing card for mining Ethereum. Still really good all these years later. So I'm really excited to get this installed along with all of the rest in this Crypto Caverns mining rig. All right, I have all the GPUs unboxed here. You can see them there in amazing condition. These cards, they look brand new. So we have 8 of these XFX 588 gigabytes. And so what I want to do first, I'm just going to get one installed and then get this hooked up to a display and really just check out and fully understand this setup. And then we're going to get all the GPUs installed and have some fun with it. So got the first card going in here. Looking at the slots, I'm going to start probably on this side. This is PCIe 16x1. So I'm going to get the GPU installed over here. Nice and easy. And then I have some screws that came with this case to allow me to secure that GPU into the frame here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, great. And these specific cards take one 8-pin, which is already all supplied in here and all hooked up in the right spots on the motherboard. So easy to get this going. So easy. All right, so that first card is in. So you can see it there, looking really good. Amazing spacing for these cards with this motherboard that comes included, which I was looking at is the BTC 65, in case you're curious. That's what this build is using. So let me get a display, get this hooked up to power, and we're going to check out what this boots into, what else I have to set up. I'm going to use Hive OS on this rig since it is an AMD rig. We're going to get that going right now. So I have all the I/O hooked up. Everything is on the motherboard in a really convenient location that sits right underneath the power supply here. So it's got an onboard HDMI, which I'm a huge fan of, Ethernet, bunch of USB. But one of the things I wanted to pause and do, because I've always been so curious around the sound that this style rig puts out. Like, do you want this in your house? Do you want this in your bedroom? And that's what I've been really curious about. It's got a huge power supply in here. In fact, this is a Bitmain power supply, and it's got server style fans, which are just going to push a lot of CFM through this rig to expel any of the heat that the GPUs are creating in this enclosed case. So what I'd like to do right now is give you in a video form as much of an experience as you can expect with this type of mining rig and what kind of sound it puts out. Right now with a single GPU in it, I'm going to turn it on. And what I'm going to do, I use noise suppression for the microphone. I'm going to turn that off so you can get as much of an experience as possible hearing what this might sound like in your location. So let me turn off noise removal, and there it is. And so I'm going to plug this into power right now, and we're going to hear what this sounds like. So here we go, spin it up right now. Yeah, and you can hear those fans putting off. Wow, they are powerful. It's actually blowing out this way right now. I'm going to see if maybe I want to change that to blow through the cards. And then the power supply in here you can hear as well. So that's what you can expect. I'll be quiet for a second. So that's what you can expect with this style mining rig. And we'll check it again once I get all the GPUs installed. So I have Hive OS installed running on this rig. Let's take a look at the miner with the one GPU that I currently have installed, the one RX 580. So if you take a look here, we're getting 26 megahash per second. I know I can get a lot more. Seems like I do have to BIOS mod these GPUs so I can get around that 32 megahash, which I have to learn how to do. I've never actually had a 580. This is my first one. So I'll be doing that in a separate video. We're wanting to show you that we're in Hive OS using Team Red Miner right now, and this is the performance that I'm getting. Switching over to my Hive OS, you can see the GPU here. Again, 26 megahash. I just found some quick overclocks when I went to the popular presets, and that's what I applied. Again, got to do some tinkering on this, but I'll do that in that separate video. And the wattage of this entire thing right now at the wall, even though it says 112 watts in the software, that GPU plus this entire case right now is pulling 213 watts at the wall. So what I'm going to do now is get the rest of the GPUs installed, move this probably over to 240 volt, check it out in Hive OS, and look at the overall performance of this rig running stock. So I got to tell you, one of the things as I put in my next GPU that I really appreciate about these style rigs is it's just so easy to drop cards in and just get them up and mining. Like, it takes no effort at all versus building a frame, especially those Veta frames, which I seem to use all of. Especially building the frame and then putting all the components together. There's just something really nice about being able to drop in GPUs in here. So I'm going to get all the rest of these installed, and we're going to take a look. It's going to look real pretty. I'll tell you that right now. With all the same matching cards dropped in this rig and just a really clean setup, I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm going to finish doing this.
Megahash. 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 Proof of work.
Before I plug this thing in, I just want to take a moment to recognize how beautiful it is. Look at this, man. These same GPUs in here, they're like brand new condition. They look amazing, all in this server case. This has got to be one of the prettiest builds that I've ever been a part of. So really stoked on that. So what I have is it hooked up to 240 volt because this power supply will be able to pull more on 240 versus your standard house outlet. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in right now. Well, before I do that, I'm going to plug this in since it's going to get loud. And then we'll just make sure every GPU is recognized. I'll just get the stock mining going on it, and we'll check that out and then wrap this one up. Here we go. Got all the lights on the GPUs are on. That's looking really good. Hive OS is booting up. Fans feel good. We'll make sure everything comes up and looks good. So this rig is up and mining right now. All 8 GPUs were recognized without a problem. Looking at Hive OS here, you can see the performance we're getting, some of the temperatures we're getting. I'm going to mess with the fans a little bit in this rig to see if I can improve those temperatures. And you can see 2 of the GPUs might be BIOS modded because they're pulling 30 mega hash where the others are pulling 26. So I still have a little bit of work to do. I have a little bit of learning to do myself, but I'll feature that in videos coming up on the channel. I need to power this thing off and we're going to wrap this one up. So that's it, guys. That's this video. Big thank you to Crypto Caverns for sending over this rig. It's given me a new appreciation for this style of mining rig, just the density it provides and the airflow it provides. I really do enjoy. And you can have this same exact rig hosted by them by checking out their website, cryptocaverns.com. There are certainly pros and cons to having a machine hosted versus having it in your house. And I'll leave it up to you to form your own opinions on what may be best for your unique situation. And if you made it this far in the video, I do want to do a special giveaway. I'd like to give away 24 hours of Ethereum hash power of this mining rig. And what you need to do to enter is leave a comment in the comment section down below. What you need to tell me is what the oldest GPU that you still have mining is. Within 24 hours of this video going live, I will randomly choose a winner. I'm going to reply back to your comment with my email address, and you can send me over your Ethereum address and I will mine to it for 24 hours. So good luck, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more content on GPU mining. Join my Discord if you'd like to chat. The link is down in the description. And as always, please take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you in the next video.